This is the Lilac Shimmer Tool-in-One from Spellbinders. I have had a tool-in-one for years and it's one of my favorite tools. These are perfect for getting all those teeny tiny little bits out of dies when you're doing die cutting. This is a beautiful lilac color that matches the new color of the Scout as well as the Platinum if you happen to have them. There's 3 different tips on this one here. There's a brush tip, which is my favorite and most used, and then there's 2 different piercing tips, a straight one as well as a curved one. Now they come with these plastic protectors on them, and I do recommend keeping those because those ends of the piercing tips are very sharp, so you want to be able to protect your fingers if you happen to reach into a drawer. There's also, the handle also screws open, so you can store the extra tips in there if you don't want to store them separately, which is really, really handy. My favorite way to use that brush tool, like I said, is to take all of those teeny tiny little bits out of die cuts. Now, typically I will do this right over top, not die cuts, dies. Typically I'll do this right over top of the garbage can. For the actual die cuts, I will often leave them in my die and use it as to take out those pieces that way, because the paper is a lot more flexible than the metal from the dies. Sometimes if it's not wanting to come out, I'll use the piercer to really poke it out. Often if I leave it in the die and then use the brush tool, that will, if it doesn't take it out, it'll loosen it so that you can just kind of flick the piece and it will come right out. Like I said, it's one of my most used tools. I love it. I use it all the time, especially for dies that have a lot of teeny tiny bits that get stuck in that die. It makes it so much easier to get those pieces out, and I highly recommend this.